Okay, this is chapter 5. In this chapter, we are going to discuss about some of the used frameworks by enterprises. Okay, we'll give you an introduction. Okay. Now, before the organization decide on the framework, they have to consider some of these main points, which is business strategy, their plan, their business objectives, here demand management. Then their IT strategy plan and objectives, which is also demand. Now, when we come to IT plan and service execution, it is execution. Okay, see the difference? Strategy is on demand. IT implementation and services is called execution management. We have also performance management, vendor management, subcontractors, outsourcing, and we have people management, people development under HR. Okay. So let's talk about them. Business strategy plan and objectives or lower demand management. This involves the Department of Business Strategy and Plan, and this should drive the IT, not the opposite, as I mentioned before. So IT is dependable on business. Then we have IT strategy plan and objective. It should be based on the business plan and objectives. Okay. They should also include portfolio investment management priorities, enterprise architecture, and the priorities should be based on the business objectives. What is good for our business, we'll give it higher priority. We have IT plan and service execution. Okay. This includes the processes required to assist in the execution of systems and services. For example, project management, ITIL, IT service management, infrastructure library, risk management, and so on. Any questions about this part? Okay. Also, it includes business and IT continuity, business and IT continuity, and then we have disaster recovery, DR, management, and others. Business community continuity, they call it BC, and we have IT business continuity as is also. Contingency, IDR, and IPR, intrusion detection, intrusion prevention, and so on. We have also performance management, such as balance scoreboard, KPIs, COBIT. We have also the management controls and audits, okay, and so on. Please stop me if you have a question. Then we have the vendor management, outsourcing management. You need to manage relationship with supplier outside your organization, because nowadays outsourcing is increasing. So this is very important. Okay. So this will help you to select and manage the service provider very efficiently. People development. Continuous IT governance, processes improvement, and learning. So organizations should invest in learning and education and awareness of their organization. Okay, that's why in order to achieve this in a better way, okay, we integrate some or adopt some framework. Okay. So if we look here, I think this is better maybe, yeah. Here we have the area of work. Please look at each one of them to see the description. For example, the business plan. Look at each one of them, please. So ITIL is under what? Which plan? ITIL under IT plan execution. Okay. RFQ اللي هو ايش؟ RFQ is request for quotation. Okay. RFP, request for proposal. This is under performance management. Okay. And vendor management. And so on. Look at them, please. Try to ask me any questions if you have any issues. Okay. So SWOT analysis under what? SWOT under business, please. SWOT analysis under business plan. And SWOT analysis stands for what? Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Bravo, mashallah. Which one are external? Opportunities and threats. The first two are internal. Which ones are present state? Strength and weakness. Which one are future? Opportunities and threats. Good. Go to the next one. Now we will talk about some of the IT governance frameworks in shorts. Okay. We have the COBIT. Okay. COBIT stands for Control Objectives for Information and Related Technology. Okay. It is used as a checklist focused primarily on the control aspects of IT, improving the overall IT governance within the organization. So COBIT for IT governance. Okay. COBIT has processes. Then we have ISO 27001. ISO 27001 is used to secure your information management system. These are governance for the ISM, Information Security Management System. طيب. We have another framework اللي هي here this is all talking about ISO, so that's ISO. We have for project management, we use which framework? PM book or BMBOK, or we use PMMM or Prince2. Okay, so these are all frameworks for the project management. Okay, so please remember this, like these 3 slides, they give you a summary. Okay, it will help you to choose the appropriate framework for your need. Then we have ITIL. ITIL is used to improve the IT services. Okay. By the way, ITIL is an abbreviation for Information Technology Infrastructure Library. Okay. Any questions? Also, we have some quality improvements frameworks such as the ISO 9001 or Six Sigma or Lean. Okay, these are all for quality management. Okay, and people do certifications also in these frameworks, by the way. Even the ISO 27001, they do certification. Okay. We have also CMMI. CMMI اللي هو Capabilities Maturity Model Integrated. Okay. This is for software development, mainly system and software development. It was developed by the Software Engineering Institute. Okay. So here we have the capabilities level. It can go from incomplete up to optimized. 5 levels from 0 to 5, and 6 levels starting from 0. Okay, please remember this. For outsourcing, to improve outsourcing, we use ESCM framework. اللي هي e-sourcing capability model. Okay. So this is the ESCM. This is duplicated, so let me try. What are the benefits of ITIM? Maximize, of course, business value, efficiency. Okay, even in the case study that you will see, inshallah, after the class, you will find how it helped the organization. In that case, it is the Commonwealth in the case study to select the IT investment that align with business goals and objectives. Okay, so we will do this after the PowerPoint. So here we have some slides related to the case study. Okay. So already we mentioned it will align investment to business goals. It will identify and track spending on IT investment. They should be controlled. Okay. Control also and monitor your IT investment projects. Make sure that the IT projects are meeting the business objectives and so on. Now, what is ITIM standard? Okay. It documents the current IT investment governance process. Okay. And it will help the ITIB and CIO in collaboration and confirming their business and IT plans. So the ITIM utilizes best practices that are commonly used in both the public and private sector around the world. That's one of the strengths of ITIM. So here we have some key responsibilities in the organization. We have the ITIB board, اللي هو IT investment board. Okay, they are responsible for planning, budgeting, acquiring, using, disposing, managing, and administrating of IT. Okay. We have also the CIO, Chief Information Officer. Okay. Direct the development of policies and procedures for the effective management of IT investment throughout their entire life life cycle يعني from start till finish. Okay. So the role is not limited to project definition, but they're responsible for more tasks, for enhancement and retirement of the project. After the project finished, we call it retirement of a project. So these are back to our ITIM framework. It tackles these questions by business leaders. When they ask you about strategic planning process, business plans and needs, how to first, what you will, before you select, you have the pre-select phase. Then you choose which IT investment best meet the business need and then select it. Then you put some controls so that it does not go out of hand. Then you evaluate and feedback. Evaluate, feedback, improve. Okay, then you go back. Any questions? Now, when we go to the case study, you will do this after we finish, you will find what are the benefits they have gained these benefits, such as no failed major projects, enhanced performance, and so on. Now we talked about the pre-select phase. What do you need to do? You need to adjust, you need to find out what are the needs. In the case study, they have talked about some city council called Virginia. So you will find out how they improved. And when you are looking at the case study, you need to look at these points. I'm going to skip these slides related to the case study. This is the Commonwealth ITM success story. That's the case study, okay? Commonwealth story. Okay, Commonwealth case. When you are using ITIM framework or any framework, each phase should be a process is clearly explained and documented. And at the end of each phase, roles and responsibilities are clearly identified. So we have already mentioned about these 4 phases. Okay. Evaluate, always remember, evaluate, feedback, improvement. That's why it's always, there are revisions, there are improvements. Yeah, we will look at the case study. Okay, now please go to the open your activity. Let us do the activity.